Structure, it's pretty evident that it's not a conventional type of construction, and it looks like a castle and it looks old world. But the courthouse, man, that looks like it was built by some other civilization. Like it says we imported a guy to carve those statues. I think it said Chicago. I'm gonna have to do some research, but it says that guy came from Chicago, I think, down here to do this carvings, and he carved all four sides have statues like that, and it just looks like something out of another world, out of a different time. This is the sheriff's residence and jail, and central rounded tower tunnel connects the jail and the 1890 courthouse. So there's a tunnel between the jail and the courthouse. Remember when we was a kid, we'd come down here and it said the old courthouse catacombs, but this is what was the jail. Pretty weird looking, you know. Why would you have that top turret? That's definitely a fortified area where you could see all four different directions. Pretty far, I mean, prior to these buildings being here. That almost looks old worldish. That building almost does too. But the tops of it, you can see the stuff we built, it doesn't have any top. You know, it's just flat. Look at the Fifth Third building, flat. New apartment building, flat. Center Point Energy, flat. Look at this stuff. And then look at this courthouse. I mean, it's just amazing. It's amazing what this thing looks like. I wish I could give you guys a better glimpse of it with this camera, but this iPhone sucks. The cameras on these iPhones suck. I wish I had a better camera, but look at that top on that thing. That freaking dome-like structure at the top. Pretty awesome. And this is the short-lived canal. This is another thing. I'll have to take a screenshot of this and add it so you guys can see it. But it's the Chicago Erie Canal, or I'm sorry, Wabash Erie Canal. So they said they dug a ditch. They hand dug a ditch from here, the courthouse, all the way up to the Great Lakes, which is crazy. Anyway, I don't see how we hand dug that, but I also don't see how we built this structure, man. I mean, it's just no cranes. 1800s they built it. No cranes, no modern tools, no power tools, no nothing. We just built this with hammer and chisel, and as my friend says on my lunch break, he says Donkeys Incorporated built this building. So I think it's awesome. I love this old world building stuff. It's definitely got me fascinated. And what I want to know is, what does that mean? The MDCCLXXXB111 baby. What does that mean? No, I don't know. I don't know if anybody knows watching this video what that means. I'd love to know. And it's gonna obviously take some research. We got a low ground floor entrance and then manage. I want to go in there sometime and do another video. That would be awesome. But I'm just out here. It's a little chilly today. There's another sign that says Wabash Erie Canal. It says completed from Lake Erie to Evansville in 1853. So in 1853, we dug a ditch, a canal, hand dug, all the way from here, all the way to the Great Lakes. If I get in a car right now and start driving to Chicago, it's going to take me probably 6 hours. I think the fastest you could get there is probably 6 hours if you were driving quick with a good interstate route. But this building is amazing. The architecture of this building is amazing. But I'd love to know how we built this with wagon wheels and dirt roads. And my truck, Young Men's Christian Association, the building of men. But I'd love to know how we built this thing with, as my friend would say again, Donkeys Incorporated. Just slammed this thing out. I want to say they built it in a few years. Most of the stuff on his videos they built in several years. That looks like that statue is holding a key. I'm gonna have to maybe zoom in. It looks like it's holding a key and it's made out of bronze or brass. It's definitely tarnished. But look at the hand carved women up there on the building. That's crazy. It's just a crazy structure. It looks like something out of this world for sure. But I love this building. I love this thing. I've been recently obsessed with it, and I'd love to go inside and just check it out and see what the architecture looks like inside, what the paintings they have in there and stuff, and the woodwork. I just love to see it. I can tell this stone at the bottom has been somewhat resurfaced, but pretty awesome building. Anyway,